Dashcam shows Thurston County deputies performing a PT maneuver on a truck during a wild pursuit. On Wednesday, March 6, 2024, Thurston County deputies were involved in a high-stakes pursuit through the streets of Lacey, Washington, in a dramatic turn of events. When a truck driver who was suspected of driving under the influence presented fraudulent identity and fled the scene, what started off as a regular traffic stop turned into a crazy chase. Dashcam footage showed the tense chase as deputies tried to capture the man, who was ultimately identified as a serial offender with a long criminal past. The newest development in the ongoing story of law enforcement's attempts to apprehend the person involved in the pursuit took place when the escaping vehicle collided with a trailer. Thurston County deputies were involved in a dramatic pursuit on Wednesday, March 6, 2024, involving a truck driven by a serial offender who had outstanding warrants. The chase began in Lacey, Washington, and continued on to trails before coming to a conclusion with the truck and trailer colliding. The driver gave fraudulent identity before leaving the scene, raising suspicions that the event involved DUI. The Thurston County Sheriff's Office said on social media that the driver was wanted for a number of violations, including evading, second-degree assault, and third-degree assault. The driver's identity has not been made public pending official charges. The suspect is described as an 8-time prisoner with a lengthy criminal background that includes offenses such as impersonation, burglary, possession of stolen vehicles, and assault with a lethal weapon against police officers. The next court sessions on Thursday were centered around deciding the suspect's bail amount, discussing the accusations, and scheduling follow-up court dates. However, since formal charges have not yet been filed in this ongoing case, Cuyahoga News has not released the suspects identified. The prosecution asked Thurston County Judge Sharonda Amamalo to set a $40,000 bond for the pursuit during the court appearance. The seriousness of the accusations and the danger presented by the suspect's alleged acts are highlighted by this bail request. The incident's principal features are as follows. Escalation of the first traffic stop. On Wednesday, March 6, 2024, in Lacey, Washington, Thurston County deputies conducted a routine traffic check after witnessing the truck driving erratically. The deputies motioned for the driver to stop because they thought he might be impaired. But then things quickly got out of hand when the driver gave the deputies a bogus identity out of concern. The deputies, who were trained to spot clues of alcohol and dishonesty, became suspicious and tried to confirm the identity that was given. The driver rashly left the scene, disobeying orders to stop before they could verify the information. The regular traffic check became a high-stakes encounter due to the abrupt escalation, which led the deputies to turn on their emergency lights and sirens and begin pursuing the fleeing vehicle. They called dispatch right away and asked for further help to apprehend the suspect. The driver's choice to elude the police put everyone in the public safety at serious risk in addition to increasing their own peril. Given the possibility of an intoxicated motorist on the road and the unpredictability of high-speed chases, the deputies pursued cautiously, putting the welfare of the public first. The quick escalation highlighted the difficulties and dangers law enforcement faces in preserving public safety. The deputies were keen to bring the evading motorist to a safe stop and establish accountability for their actions, so they remained watchful despite the risks. High-stakes pursuit. In Lacey, Washington, a routine traffic check turned into a high-stakes pursuit, to which Thurston County officers responded quickly. Law enforcement launched a pursuit when the driver eluded their initial attempts to pull over, starting an intense and adrenaline-fueled chase through Lacey's streets. While pursuing the escaping suspect, deputies navigated traffic, intersections, and residential areas, while using emergency lights and sirens to alert oncoming vehicles to their presence. It turned unexpectedly into trails as the chase grew more intense, adding another level of intricacy to an already dangerous situation. Deputies maintained visual contact with the fleeing car while demonstrating incredible skill and tenacity as they navigated rough terrain and natural impediments. More troops joined the chase, offering coordination and strategic support to guarantee the operation's safety and efficacy. The stakes were always high throughout the chase, and accidents and injuries were a real possibility. Nevertheless, the deputies persisted in their determination to capture the offender and protect public safety. The high-stakes chase came to a dramatic finish when police officials used a tactical maneuver to safely stop the fleeing vehicle, protecting everyone involved and ending the high-stakes chase. Dashcam footage. The Thurston County cops' dashcam footage which was taken on Wednesday, March 6, 2024, offered an essential and vivid record of the furious chase. The dashcams captured the high-stakes aspect of the chase from the moment emergency lights and sirens were activated, giving viewers a real-time glimpse of the drama playing out. Watchers could see the deputies making their way through lacy streets and into trails, their quick movements lit up by flashing lights against the night. As they pursued the evading car, the deputies' expertise, synchronization, and unshakable dedication to public safety were captured on camera. Every curve and complication of the chase was captured on camera, emphasizing the seriousness of the circumstance and the difficulties faced by law enforcement in situations of this magnitude. The dashcam footage did more than just provide a visual record of the chase. It was also a useful tool for analysis and evaluation, helping law enforcement organizations evaluate their response, pinpoint areas for development, and guarantee responsibility. The risk and intricacy of police job were vividly shown, highlighting the bravery and commitment of those who serve to keep their communities safe. Repeated offender. The incident's perpetrator, whose name is being withheld pending official proceedings, came to light as a concerning person with a criminal past. The Thurston County Sheriff's Office described the individual as a serial offender, and their lengthy criminal history put doubt on the events of Wednesday, March 6, 2024. The discovery of active warrants for various offenses, such as assault and eluding, highlighted the gravity of the issue by pointing to a record of disobedience to the law and a tendency to avoid capture. During the traffic stop, the decision to run from deputies revealed a careless disrespect for authority and a reluctance to accept responsibility for their conduct. This emphasized the difficulties law enforcement faces when addressing repeat criminals who continue to commit crimes. Due to the suspect's criminal background, which depicted them as a violent and evasive person, it is imperative that this situation be resolved quickly and decisively in order to hold them accountable and protect the community. Collision with trailer. A crucial point in the events that followed was reached when the truck that was escaping collided dramatically with a trailer. This was the culmination of the fierce pursuit. This dramatic crash marked the end of the chase, even though the police were able to securely capture the perpetrator. In addition to abruptly ending the pursuit, the accident increased the tension in the area and put the suspect and any onlookers nearby in danger. Emergency personnel had to move quickly to the crash scene since it became the center of attention throughout the incident. The crash served as a reminder of the unexpected nature of high-speed pursuits and highlighted the risks involved, especially once the dust cleared and the turmoil receded. It made law enforcement react quickly to protect the area, evaluate the damage, and aid anyone affected. The pursuit ultimately came to an abrupt and dramatic end when the vehicle struck the trailer. Authorities were then left to deal with the fallout and make sure everyone was safe and okay. Court proceedings. On Thursday, the suspect's case was heard in court following the pursuit, setting bail, dealing with the accusations, and setting up future court appearances were the main priorities. A $40,000 bond was requested by the prosecution, who emphasized the gravity of the investigation. The prosecution argued for its recommendation before Thurston County Judge Sharonda Almamillo, stressing the necessity for accountability and the harm that the suspect's activities cause. The court proceedings demonstrated the pursuit's legal repercussions and was a significant step in the legal procedure that led to a resolution of the case. Ongoing investigation. Because formal charges are still pending, KOMO News is keeping their identify a secret despite their court appearance. This circumspect approach highlights the seriousness of the problem and the dedication of law enforcement to capture the offender and protect the rule of law. Because of the gravity of the charges against the suspect and the need of holding them accountable for their conduct, a continuing investigation is necessary. The choice to keep the suspect's identify a secret upholds the integrity of the current investigation and demonstrates respect for the legal system. The case reminds law enforcement of the ongoing efforts to guarantee justice is done as they follow leads and gather evidence. It also emphasizes how crucial it is to report on legal issues responsibly and transparently in order to ensure that the public is informed fairly and accurately. As the events unfolded on Wednesday, March 6, 2024, the pursuit captured the attention of Thurston County residents and law enforcement alike. From the initial traffic stop to the dramatic collision with a trailer, each moment added layers of intensity and complexity to the unfolding story. Despite the suspect's court appearance and ongoing investigation, their identity remains undisclosed, emphasizing the seriousness of the charges and the dedication of law enforcement to ensure justice prevails. The court proceedings underscore the legal ramifications of the pursuit, while ongoing efforts to gather evidence and follow leads remind us of the commitment to accountability. With each twist and turn, this case serves as a stark reminder of the challenges law enforcement faces and the importance of responsible reporting to keep the public informed. As the investigation continues, we await further developments, hoping for a resolution that upholds the integrity of the law and ensures the safety of our community. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative videos.